Joining us now for Stocking Up is Mark Sebastian of Option Pit Mentoring, here to talk about those financials that have been on fire. Mark, I'm watching Bank of America. I can't even believe the size of this stock. I know you guys were talking about it a while back, but is it time to start selling off on some of these stocks?
Some of these massive banks have had such a rally. A few weeks ago I said, I think they're all going to touch their all-time high. I don't know if you remember our conversation. JP Morgan did. Goldman's got a little more to go, but it might get there. Bank of America finally above its own book value after years and years of just kind of stink. All of those, Citigroup, all those banks have done so well. And it's an interest rate play, it's a regulation play. Jamie Dimon is now leading the chairman of the Economic Council.
Yes.
So that's got to be bullish for some of the big banks. But even that, they probably have, there's upside, I'm sure, but it's probably not the same amount of upside that we've seen.
So somebody wouldn't want to chase the banks at this level?
I think that I would, if I was heavily concentrated in big banking, I would then be looking for community banks and mid-cap banks to be putting money into. Key Bank, Comerica, Fifth Third, some of these mid-tier banks, and then some of the small banks that are publicly listed, that are itty-bitty, that are mostly privately held. I think they're in a real position to do well along those lines.
Now, what do you think about some of the big box retailers?
They're getting more and more interesting. They are starting to really present themselves as a challenge to Amazon in that I can, 10 years from now, Walmart, the actual shopping space, is going to be a third of the size of them now, and all that extra space is going to go to warehousing for shipping. And so they're going to have the dual shop dynamically and ship dynamically out of the exact same store. And that model, this is the first year that model has started to look like it's coming to fruition. I like Walmart and Target. A year from now, Facebook and Amazon, they'll all be higher. But I think that the next 3 months are going to be a little slow for those names.
Well, thank you for your Trader Talk today.
Thank you for having me.